After a little over 4,000 miles, I'm loving every minute behind the wheel. I've had a few OTA software updates, really like the truck and have had several neighbors stopping by. The bed trunk Brunk is extremely useful. Full-time AWD is great. It's always ready for whatever the conditions, snow, rain, or mud on a 90 DU 4-day. Very nicely equipped entertainment system. Most of the pertinent safety features, it's also a fun driving experience, quiet and smooth handling over most situations. I really like my cruising in my Cruise and think it would probably work for about 70% of truck owners.
It's a great truck, fun to drive. Vert stylish, but Hyundai will not disclose to the consumer that the retractable tonneau cover leaks like a sieve. Caution. Other than that, DR8 pickup.
So far, this is one of the best vehicles I have owned. The fit and finish is on point for this price point. I drove and compared others. The fit and finish was not even close. I have only owned a week and been stopped as asked, "What kind of truck is this?" I drive 30,000 miles a year and look forward to seeing the quality of this truck.
So far, I really like the choice. The safety features are better than any vehicle I have owned. I was a Chevy man for years. This is a small truck. The added technology is amazing. I didn't realize how far behind the common manufacturers really are.
Test drove a couple of Santa Cruzes. The standard 2.4L engine is a dog. No acceleration and whines like hell. The turbo engine has power and acceleration, but the price goes up $10K to get it. At that price, you can buy a full-size truck with a V6 or 8 that gets the same or better gas mileage. This is a fad vehicle, and people will be dumping them after they tire of the shortcomings.
I have had the vehicle less than a week, so I still have a lot to learn. It has loads of bells and whistles. I pretty much learned by accident that it even has a self-driving feature. Really? I'm surely going to enjoy becoming more familiar with my new toy.
I would really be happy with this vehicle except for the fact I cannot seem to understand why spending $41.000 for a vehicle. And the vehicle still has a hesitation or seems to have skips at random times in performance for no rhyme, no reason. Dealership says nature of the beast, not buying it very disappointed for the money. Nice features, comfortable ride when it runs 100%. And it's not a lot, but you figure for that price, it would be 100% all the time. Perfect.
Is it traditional? Number? Do some think it's ugly? Yes, but so many love it. I am constantly stopped and have people asking to check it out. I love that it's different. I don't consider it a truck, more of an SUV with a small bed that drives like a sports sedan. With all the bells and whistles and super comfy seats, it's had to find any negatives. There have been 0 issues thus far. It gets around 25 mpg mixed and is to date the most practical vehicle I've ever owned. I love that I was able to bring home a large washing machine in this vehicle. In a traditional SUV, that would have been a challenge. I love the metal tonneau cover and elect tailgate. I will update as I put miles on this vehicle.
I would love this car, but it just hasn't run right since I bought it. I had to take it into service before I even had 100 miles on it because it threw a code. The service department said it was only because the gas cap was not tightened down. Although, since that time, it has not been running right. It has a hesitation when I start off sometimes at the beginning, and sometimes between like second and third gear. It makes a popping sound in the back rear end. It feels at times that the brake is on, or it's an all-wheel drive when it's not. As for the infotainment system, occasionally my phone works with it, and occasionally it doesn't. I have an iPhone 14, and if I have it plugged into the car with the cord, I have to re-plug it in every time I start and stop the car, or it won't work. At times, it will work through the car system. At times, it just works through my phone. I have not been able to actually make a call on my phone through the car system. It is very hit and miss. So I will be taking it back to have it serviced again when it doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it.
First time breaking down with 776 miles was told someone put sugar in my tank that has a locking cap, and in my private drive, second time 1,500 miles gas leak, codes 301, 302, and 456 all related to gas tank. Is it me? Pollen gets into glass around headlights. Touchscreen hard to work while driving, harder than usual driving. Don't like autocorrect steering. Dealers not ready for maintenance when needed. 6 weeks out at most.
Owned this vehicle all of 24 hours, test drove it on a cloudy day and loved it. Bought it 2 days later. Still cloudy. Next day was sunny and I wore my sunglasses and viola. Smart cruise control would kick off after 6 seconds every time I put my sunglasses on. It would give a driver attention message. Tried 3 different pairs of glasses with the same result. Dealer service dep said it was a known problem with no fix as of yet. New system on the 25. Returned the car as SCC was a real selling feature for me. Dealer suggested just not wearing sunglasses. Doh! I'm sure this will be a software fix eventually, but for $40K I wasn't willing to risk it.
Base engine has plenty of power, but is not meant for towing. I average 26 to 27 miles highway. Spacious cabin. I am 6'3", and have room galore as the driver. Excellent safety technology. It is difficult to change radio stations, push channels, when driving. The bed is great with the tonneau cover. Ice chest, storage bin, recessed into the bed sure comes in handy. I am age 73 and it is easy entry and exit from the vehicle. It is what it is, a comfortable SUV with a truck bed. You can't go wrong buying a Santa Cruz.